Hey guys, it's Vicky. Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we will be going over my Poshmark sold items for November 9th through the 15th, which is last week. And at the end of the video, I will be going over all of my numbers, my cost of goods, average sales price, all of that using the Poshmark sales report, which I don't really like because, you know, they only show the items where the funds have been released. And so, for example, I could have had like 50 items sell last week, but if people did not accept their orders yet, it's not going to show up on this sales report. So that's why I don't like using the sales report. So yeah, that's the only part that sucks about it. Let's go ahead and get straight into the video. I did have some audio problems last week using I use OBS Studio software, which is what I use for my streaming when I do my gaming and all of that kind of stuff, which I haven't done lately. But the audio from my camera, which I have a capture card, and it's not picking up the audio properly. So it's not picking it up at all today. So I think my capture card's good, it's just the audio is not. So I have a lot of work to do. I'm just gonna get an external mic and just be done with it. So I'm gonna be using my camera to record me telling you everything that I'm screen recording and put them together, and hopefully this comes out okay. We will see. So let's go ahead. I will go ahead and press record. So we will have this recorded. Okay. So the first item that sold was for 15 bucks, and this was a vintage crochet blanket. It did have a lot of rust staining on it, and I tried my hardest. A lot of you said to use Woolite, which I tried, and it didn't work for me. The lady I sold it to told me, oh, by the way, I got the stains out. And I'm like, really? So a lot of people have more experience than I do, and I'm going to have to try more things, I guess. So yeah, I paid $8 for it. So I made my money back plus maybe like $1 or $2 maybe. But yeah, it was okay. The next item that sold was this Brighton leather belt. It sold for 22 bucks. I paid $1 for it. I liked the, you know, the look of it. I liked how it had the hearts and they kind of moved around the belt. So that was really cute. Okay, so the next item were these original car shoes by Prada. They were like a heeled suede boot. They sold for $40, and I was really worried she was going to return this one, but she did not, so that's a plus. The next item was this Athleta blue tank top. I got this from the bins, and it sold for 10 bucks. This was a surprising sell, to be quite honest, because I get a lot of J. Crew, and it does not sell for this much. But this cardigan was in excellent condition. It really was. It was no pilling, nothing like that on it. I got this from the bins, and it sold for $30. No offers, no nothing. She just bought it straight out, which was very, very nice. So I will definitely be looking for more solid color cardigans right now. The next item sold basically the same day. This was a pair of Birkenstock Milano leather sandals. They sold for $20. I got them from the bins. They did have some wear on the bottom, which I will show you right here. I guess you can see it better. It's just kind of worn down. People still buy them. Heck, both of my pairs of Birkenstocks that I wear all the time, they're like that too. In fact, no, I think they're in another room. I'm wearing a pair right now. These ones don't have that wear on them, but they have this wear up here. But I still wear them. I don't care. They're comfortable. So yeah, that was the only problem with them. She sent an offer for $20 and I accepted it. This Aryan Alley top sold for $12, and I paid $1 for it at Goodwill a long time ago. The next one was a bundle. So this was a bundle of this Shoshana dress, which I found $75 in the pocket of this dress. I got this in Augusta. And then this W118 Walter Baker lace Shauna dress. I got this in Augusta as well. So just to be honest with you, I think between the two dresses, I made like a $4 profit. I made my money back plus like $4. So that's fine by me. You know, I don't think the dress is really in style right now, and that's why it sat for a long time without any offers or anything. Likes, nothing. But I dropped a lot of stuff down to 10 bucks just to clear out my closet, and she picked both of them up, and yeah. Next item was this North Face fuzzy jacket. It was in really, really good shape. I picked up a lot of North Face jackets like this, and none of them have been in this good of shape. So It was like the fleece, it was in immaculate condition. But yeah, so she sent an offer for $25 and I accepted it. The next item are these LL Bean Mary Jane shoes. These are called Comfort Mocks and they sold for $12. I paid $2, I believe, for them at his house. So it's fine. I don't mind. They were kind of, I don't know. I don't really care for that kind of shoe personally myself. I would not wear them. But yeah, it took a while for them to sell. The next item was this Fashion Nova Army Green raw hem jacket. I paid $2 for this at his house and it sold for $14. And if you know anything about Fashion Nova, their cost, you know, is cheap. For brand new stuff, it's pretty cheap. So I couldn't really get a lot out of it anyway. Yeah. Alright, the next item. This one was a rough one. So I sold these Cole Dorsey, however you want to say it, kitten heels for $15. They were in excellent shape. And these are the heels. The person who bought them sent me a message, which I deleted because I don't really like people harassing me in my comments. So I definitely do smash that spam button and get rid of the comment. You know, she opened the case and I spoke in the case. I apologized to her, but she said that the heels, both heels, completely broke off when she took like 15 steps outside the next morning that she got them. So I was like, okay. I apologize. I told her, you know, whenever I sent them, they were in working order. I don't really know how else to test to see if things like that are going to happen because they were just a little too big for me. I typically wear a size 10, but sometimes up to an 11 depending on the shoe. And these ones were pretty loose. So, but with my weight, they didn't break. So I don't know if there's like a weight limit on it or if they were like dry rotted. I don't know anything about heels. So I'm definitely going to have to do some research to learn how to test to make sure that does not happen again. But I found it odd that they both broke at the same time. That's kind of odd to me. But Poshmark sided in both of our favors, so we both got our money back. And that's how it's been. Every case that I've had open this year, Poshmark has sided with both of us. So the next item was this vintage Lawrence Kazar sequin dress. I paid $2 for this at his house and I sold it for $10 because nobody wanted it. Alright, this was a bundle. It was this Disney shirt and this Betsy Johnson bag. The magnetic on the front would not hold the bag shut. So that is why I sold it so cheap. Besides that, everything else was great on it. Alright, the next item was this Vera Bradley blue floral crossbody bag. It sold for $10. I got it from the bins. Alright, so the next item we have is this vintage Patagonia Windbreaker style jacket. I sold it for $27. It did have some flaws on it. And it was just kind of strange. The jacket itself, it was kind of cropped. Yeah, I didn't understand it. I was like, whatever. I just tried to explain it the best I could. But it definitely had like a cropped feel to it when I put it on. And shockingly enough, I was able to put it on. So, yeah, I don't know. Alright, the next item that sold I got from the bins. And this was a Victoria's Secret demi bra. Sold for $10. The next item was this Pendleton suede button front shirt. It sold for $30. I got this from his house. The next item was my favorite shirt, which was the Bella Canvas Wear My Hose At Santa sweatshirt. You probably saw this in another video because I remember showing this. But yeah, funds were finally released last week. And this one sold for $15. I got it from the bins, I think. Did I get it from? Yeah, I got it from the bins. LL Bean salmon cotton sweater. It sold for $20. I got this from his house. Alright, so the next item that sold was this J. Crew black wide leg high rise jean. And it sold for $15. And, you know, I paid $5.99 for them at TJ Maxx. It was retail arbitrage, which I'm definitely going to do a video on about that because some people need to see that, I think. But anyway, yeah, that's it. That sold for $15. The next item was this Eddie Bauer red flannel shirt. I think I got this for my mom. I didn't pay anything for it. She just gave it to me and some stuff that she'd already got. And it sold for $10. The next item I spent $13 on. This was a spider cable core sweater, and it sold for $34. So I made a little bit of profit, but just on top of what I spent. So not much. Alright, the next item was this Bless International Medallion Tapestry I got from the Amazon store for $1, and it sold for 12 bucks. And then the Madewell Color Block Raglan Tee sold for $12. Madewell tops just don't do good. I don't care what anybody says. They don't do well. They sell for very low prices depending on, obviously, age. The older they are, the cheaper they're going to go for. But like the tees, the stuff that you find at like TJ Maxx, stuff like this. I got this from TJ Maxx. This is a Madewell top. And this one I paid $5 for at TJ Maxx. And I tried selling one like this, and it just sat and sat, and I was like, to heck with that. I took the other one. I think I gave it to my daughter. I don't know. I still have 2 tops in my closet that I got from TJ Maxx, brand new with tags, beautiful, pretty little surplus tops. They're still sitting there. They've been sitting there since that trip where I got those J. Crew pants. So yeah, I got a video coming out about all that. Don't worry. We got to talk about that. But anyway. Alright, so Madewell stuff just doesn't do well. A lot of their stuff doesn't do well anymore because it's so oversaturated. So the next item was a Madewell top, and it sold for 18 bucks. I really thought, based off of these sold comps, I truly thought that I would get a lot more out of this, but I did not. So yeah. And the last item was the Supreme flannel button front shirt. It had a lot of pilling on it. That's why it sold for so cheap. But I paid $1 for it at Goodwill. It did take me a while to figure out if it was authentic or not. But it definitely, everything checked out. So, but yeah, a lot of pilling. But yeah, so those were the items that sold. So let's go ahead and look at my Poshmark sales report real quick. My daughter is being loud. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at my sales report for November 9th through the 15th. So I had 28 sales, and I'm not going to move my screen over because there's, you know, people's, I don't know if it's usernames or email addresses, what that is, but we're not going to show that. Anyway, so we'll go right here and look at my cost of goods was $81.06. My gross sales, $540. My shipping discounts, all of that, were $25.44. And my net profit was $400.41. And that's before the cost of goods have been taken out. My average sales price was $18.62. That number does keep going up, so that's a plus. Alright guys, so those were my numbers. And I just want to point out that this was a Poshmark sales report, like their default sales report, and so they're only going to show the items where the funds had been released last week. So the dates that I chose on their custom date was the 9th and the 15th. So these are the items that the funds had been released to me already. So as you can see, like some things down here sold 11/2, the beginning of November, and then like these items right here are what sold last week and have already been released. So that's the thing that I don't like about Poshmark sales reports, but I think I'm going to start using it. I think next week, whenever I do it, it'll be back into an area where you haven't seen those items, so we can start fresh again. But yeah, I'll quit rambling, and I hope you all have a wonderful day, and I will talk to you in my next video. Take care and stay safe. Bye.